I realized that you couldn't hear me on the other stream. That's me. That's me responding to the fact that I literally was recording and you couldn't hear me. Oh, hello, hello. Welcome back if you've been here before. If this is your very first time tuning in, hey babe, it is your gal, Omi, the intergalactic homie, and I'm here to say what needs to be said, shut my mouth, go back to my business, okay? I'm feeling Floyd. Who is interrupting the show? That's crazy. And is that the Isley brothers? Out of all things, I am shook. The energy, the overall energy, well, besides the fact that it's Capricorn season, which was what I was saying in the other live when you couldn't hear me. Thank you humbly for those who keep showing up, waiting patiently for my content to get clearer. Visually and soundly, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm in a good energy, okay, and I feel like some other people are, because I was definitely tapping into that. It's like this sense of sureness, like, I know what I'm doing. I know how I'm doing it. I know why I'm doing it. It's just like certainty, you know? And like, I don't know why I keep getting that love is on the brain for somebody. If it's not you, it's someone in your auric field, okay? Because, like, I literally, in the other video, in the other stream, I heard jungle fever. And I was saying how somebody can be attracted to somebody of their, of a different race than them. And that was it. but it didn't feel like it was like love, but maybe more like lust, okay? Because, yeah, it felt like lust. But also, I'm leaving this room on the table for it to be something more for somebody, even if it's just one person. Because the energy feels very, like, romantic and, like, light and playful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like cuffing season, yeah, but, like, cuffing on another level, like, commitment season. For somebody. If it's not you, it's okay. It's not like cooties or anything. Like, if I say it out loud, then it's going to attach to you, and now you got the cooties. No. If it's not your story, it's not your story, but it's somebody's story. That's why it's coming out. Now, moving forward, art is real. Like, it really is the motive these days. Music specifically. Somebody practices mindfulness on a daily basis. Like, like, I don't know why I hear your thoughts, which I don't really want to say it like that, because then you're going to think that I'm here. But I hear you speaking certain affirmations or saying certain things because you know that it's your energetic currency. It's like, I feel like you're just being so intentional. Whoever I'm speaking to, like, you're being very intentional about how you speak to yourself, but also how you speak to other people. Love that for you, boo. Love that for you. The reason why I'm doing, you might be crazy, but at least you're not just like them. That part. Somebody could be trying to get a rise out of you, okay? I'm about to rise up. What song is that? Do what you do tonight. Okay. Because I was just listening to that a few weeks ago. I ain't even gonna hold you. It says sitting by the door. Sometimes I get on my nerves. Like, I get on my own nerves because why do I... sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Sorry, it's funny. It's funny because like what music you grew up, whatever music you grew up on is what music influenced you, right? It's what shaped you. And if you didn't grow up on music at all, sweetie, it sounds tragic. Good thing I'm dressed for the occasion. But seriously, music shaped you, right? It created like a character out of you, you know? And I feel like you have a soundtrack of your life. Certain songs that remind you of certain seasons or certain chapters of your life. And I think that's dope because I'm gonna have to go back to either Anita Baker or Anita Baker Rapture, to be clear, or Zapp and Rogers Computer Love were like one of the two songs that I feel like I was either hearing it on the radio or I was listening to one of my mom's cassettes. Because, listen, that was cassette era and CD era, because CDs started to come out after a while too. No, that was fucking Walkman era. Ascension. Okay. Hold on. I feel like I just did the most, but listen, you gain 5 pounds and suddenly you feel like you're thicker than a Snicker. People don't like that you're capitalizing off of the things they try to shame you for. So, like, you are blowing up on your own right, because you're putting the work in, right? You're blowing up in whatever way that means for you, and other people are watching you kind of like take, and very much so an alchemical type of way, take the things that they were once deemed bad, or you were once, chastised for, or whatever, and you're taking those things and turning them into superpowers. You're turning them into fuel, and you're putting it into something. There's intention behind it, and I mean, there's ascension, which could result in ascension symptoms, obviously, headaches, moodiness, maybe, tiredness, okay, extreme, like, oh, I'm tired. I don't know, whatever. Look it up. But I do know, for me, when I know that I'm experiencing ascension symptoms, I usually do start to get a headache. There's like tension type vibes feeling, and then I just rest. That's what I do. I rest and I'm good after a couple of days. Or 9 times out of 10, to be honest, I just keep fucking working and ignore the ascension symptoms. Like, I got things to do, honey. I don't have time to be feeling no symptoms of nothing. It says you can't keep it on the down low. Everybody has to know. Undercover superstar. So whatever you're trying to mute within yourself, or whatever aspects of you you've been suppressing, it's looking like to me you're choosing not to suppress those aspects of you anymore, and you're capitalizing on those things, and people are noticing, which is normal because they got eyes, right? I see you. People are kind of bothered by the fact that you seem to be okay, and it's really just because you're okay without them. Like, they're not in your life anymore, and in their minds, like, that type of vibe, like, you can't even get in the club. But like, it's a compliment, because that means that you're doing something good. People are noticing that you're doing something good. But I also notice, or I feel that you are being noticed because you are supposed to be noticed. The negative attention is kind of just like what comes with the territory, you know. So you have to change the way you see the attention, even if it's coming from a negative place, because 9 times out of 10 it's really not even personal anyway. You are just triggering a particular thought or feeling within a person, insecurity, whatever. And like, I feel like it's important to give people grace, period, you know. So what if they're feeling envious or whatever else? It doesn't mean that you have to treat them like they're like, you know, some criminal or something. But it also doesn't mean that you should keep, you know, staying in the same energy with them, because they're not in the space to where they can receive you the way that they should be. But give them space to, you know, heal and grow. And, you know, once they elevate, y'all might realign. And if y'all don't realign, it is what it is. Like, it's not like that's the only person in the world to connect to. There's so many other options out there, and the universe is trying to remind you to stay open to all of the options out there. Take it how it applies, okay? It says they are mad because you actually have good ideas. Now, do ya? Because if you do, let's get together and put our ideas into action, because that's basically what I'm doing all month, all year, all 2024. Like, I don't know if people have been noticing or not that I have decided to like just do what I want to do, but like that's why I resonate with what I was just saying, because it's kind of just like it's a me season, like Issa said. It's a me season. Love that for us. Don't focus on the negative stuff. Like, be aware that negative stuff exists, but then transmute that negative stuff into something where everybody can win, you know? If somebody kind of comes at you with shade or whatever else, just shine more light. You know what I'm saying? Because shade, light, they can't exist without the other. But it's just important to get people back into that balance where it's like they're redirecting that energy into positive energy, you know? You get it? I can't get that, y'all. I can't keep hopping up off this chair. My legs ain't that long, so it take me too long to get down. But I'm going to tell you what it says, because this is important. It says, it's cool. You get the last laugh. I'm sorry. I'm doing the most. I'm telling you, it's the energy, though. Like, Capricorn season really feels like it's time to do the most. That's why I came on here with my shades on. Like, besides the fact that the lights be bright, though, and I will be doing that more often, y'all. Remember epilepsy, and for those that don't know, now you know. But this is not about me. This is about the fact that it's like you are leveling up in miraculous ways, apparently, to some people. People are like, how did you do it? And instead of, you know, kind of having like an attitude, and I'm speaking from my own personal experience where I used to have attitude behind these things, like the way you get the power, you know, back within you, because you lose your power when you're like, oh man, this person, like, think about it. Like, you gotta take your energy and be frustrated or be annoyed or whatever about something that really you could turn that and utilize that for more power up. You know what I'm saying? Like, increase your energy source instead of depleting your life force energy. But anyway, try not to look at negativity as personal, even if people are directing things towards you, because it's up to you what you choose to let have power. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to choose, okay, does this matter to me, or is this real? Is this relevant to me? Is this true? Like, if someone else thinks something different about you than what's actually true, so what? Yes, you can spend your rest of your life correcting them and proving to them, I'm not that, I'm not this. Or you can just go on about your day and realize that person is not meant to understand you. It is what it is. That person is not meant to believe you. It is what it is. Don't dwell too much and linger too long with people that ain't your people. You know what I mean? know how they say, don't belong where you don't belong?
Exactly. So I'm gonna end it off here because I want to get the videos edited so y'all can have the What's the Vibe report before the day is over. Also, Capricorns, again, happy me day. It's goat season. The Capricorn video is going to go up after the What's the Vibe report, but I'm super excited because I shared my creative process with you guys, Capricorn specifically. But if you're not a Capricorn and you want to get a little sneak peek, you can hit play. You can hit play. It's no problem. There's a lot of cool shit coming up. I'm gonna get into character, you know, because I decided that I want to do the things that I used to love to do as a kid. And one of the things that I really was into as a kid, and I ended up taking a theater class at some point, was theater. And like I used to write plays basically, and I made my siblings be the characters in the plays. And I used to invite my grandmother, hey grandma, we got a play. We got a sneak peek of, like, honestly, writing in general has always been my main squeeze. But like when it comes to like using my writing in this way, I don't know, I've never done it this way. So I'm combining all the things that I do mystically with all the things I like to do creatively, and I'm gonna like write scripted series, or scripted, maybe not series, but there's just gonna be scripted content, but like also there's still gonna be channeled and all that stuff too. But I'm just doing something creative, you know. I'm trying something out. I love experimenting with different ways of creating shit, especially when it comes to content creation. So I'm gonna shut up because I do got to go. But yeah, make sure you pay attention to these next 2 uploads and interact with it, because I mean, I ain't doing this shit for nothing, y'all. Granted, I am doing this shit for nothing, if that makes sense. But like, yeah, also speaking of nothing and doing shit, thank you so much for everybody that has been supporting, that has been commenting, that has been watching, that has been donating, that has been doing anything that you have been doing to create some type of energetic exchange. And that's it.